Welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to welcome to the stage to conduct in a moment Nicholas Junker, who is a master's student in wind conducting. The piece he's going to conduct is by Florence Price, an American composer circa 1880 to about 1950. So if you want to compare that to other composers you might know, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. So if you want to, check. Did that make any difference whatsoever? Hello? Okay, hello. Florence Price, 1880-ish to 1950-ish. We're talking similar to Charles Ives, perhaps. Maybe 10 years younger than Rachmaninoff, maybe 10 years older than Prokofiev. This is kind of the time period that we're talking about. Florence Price, significant as one of the first female composers, one of the first African-American composers to be performed by the Chicago Symphony Orchestra with her first symphony. Has been somewhat forgotten over time, but is now being remembered and sort of taking her place as an early 20th century American composer. This piece called Adoration was originally written for organ. An organ is basically a wind ensemble without percussion. So it is transcribed beautifully by Sheldon Williams for wind band, and to share it with you will be the UCLA Wind Ensemble and Nicholas Junker. gorgeous bit of writing, isn't it? And I hope you hear that piece and other works of Florence Price many times in the future. So we have a treat in a parade of treats, which is a performance, an early performance of, unfortunately it's not the West Coast premiere, someone beat us to it, but an early performance of Rising Light by Kevin Charounji, who is currently a junior, correct, at the University of Texas at Austin. But he is from northern San Diego County. He's a Californian. He's one of us. And he happened to be back home this week, and so was able to come join us and be at rehearsal Monday and speak with all of you today as well. So I'm going to invite Kevin up to the stage to tell us a little bit about his piece. Yeah. And this is a young man you're going to hear a lot from in the future, a fabulously talented composer, pianist, jazz pianist as well. And Kevin, tell us a little bit about your piece.
Thank you so much, Travis. First of all, my name is Kevin Charounji, and it's truly an honor to be here at UCLA growing up, North County, San Diego. You know, I've always looked up to this wonderful school. So Rising Light was born in the summer of 2022 when there was a surge of Asian hate towards Asian American women, specifically post-COVID. And my mom asked me to walk with her to the grocery store, and she had been here for about 30 so years, and she had never asked me to do that. So that really hit home for me. And from that, I knew Rising Light, I had to write Rising Light. And I had a few goals with this piece. One, as Travis mentioned, was to bring in Asian and American culture separately, but also bring them together, kind of mesh them together. My American voice in jazz piano, and then of course growing up in Thailand for the first few years of my life, bringing in those aspects as well. Two, I wanted to bring in the sounds of protest. I think the celebration of culture and protest go pretty close together. And so, as my teacher, Omar Thomas at University of Texas at Austin says, he believes stomps and claps are the most true sound of protest. And lastly, as I mentioned, celebration. I think despite this piece coming from such unfortunate events, I think it's important that we unapologetically celebrate our culture. And then the name of the piece, Rising Light, comes from the Sky Lantern Festival in Thailand. And so the tradition there is you write your stresses, fears, and anxieties onto a lantern, and then you set it off. And that's what this piece felt like a lot to me. This is a special night because not only is Travis Cross the first Asian American to do this piece after, I believe, 15 performances, but also my composition teacher that I've been with since high school, sophomore year of high school, Jules Pegram, is also here. So yeah, this is really special to me. This ensemble has done a truly incredible job preparing an authentic, moving, beautiful piece. So thank you so much.